Looks like this penalty is going to be more than just a minor. Two-minute minors on that infraction in the far side corner. Tyler White for roughing and Connor Lucas for elbowing. Omaha on the man advantage for 17 seconds. And they'll be full strength. Dubuque with the clear. Omaha rallies. They'll pick it up from behind the net. Wilmers brings it out. He'll show some speed. Head up. He's carrying across the blue line. Gets to the dot. Leaves it on the net. And a steer aside by Leverton. Kept in from the point. A shot. Comes out of the zone. Omaha's full strength now with a two-man advantage. They'll bring it into the zone. Dished over for Coleman. Back to the point. Wilmers has it. He'll step in. A shot, and it's steered aside by Leverton. Played from behind the net by Warner to Coleman. And a shot and a cover-up by Leverton with 1:18 left. Got a stoppage in play here, and Coach Harahill is
something happened with the clock, or
I don't know. I'm not sure. The times are correct. There were two minors. Near side circle. Omaha wins the draw to the point. Wilmers will skate across. He'll go weak side to Chubb. One time from Wilmers. Little high. Omaha from behind the Dubuque cage to Coleman. He'll dish it across to Chubb. Chubb will take a look. Back to Coleman. Can't handle the pass. Wilmers able to keep the puck in the zone. To Coleman. Wilmers has it. Back to Coleman. He'll step in. He'll get to his backhand. He'll circle back around, and now he'll forward it over to Wilmers. One time off the pass. 27 seconds left in the Omaha power play. Coleman has it. He'll take a look. He's at the top of the circle. Dishes it down low to Warner. Give and go from Warner. And we just can't get those shots on net, Mike.
High or wide, it seems.
Coleman will pick it up. He's got 9 seconds remaining. He'll take a look. He'll dish it over to Lundgren. Now he steps over. Pass to the weak side D. Full strength now. And Dubuque out of the box will have a man streaking in on Johnson. Great play by Carson Coleman to thwart that effort. He just got a little stick on the forward carrying in, and that separated him from the puck. Lundgren picks it up, dishes it out into neutral ice. Parsons now on the chase. Picked up in neutral ice by Bedore. He'll leave it for Lundgren. Lundgren indirects the puck, tries to get it deep in the Dubuque end. They pick it up and regroup. They'll go to weak side, near side wall to Baker. Baker drives it into the corner where now it's played by Farnsworth. And he'll move it out near side wall. King now will circle around with it. He tries to find the weak side forward and stolen away by Omaha. Omaha gains the zone. Parsons has it. He'll try to carry in. He's got a forechecker on him.
Go back in and out again. Okay.
Played down low. Now out to King. Knapp able to keep it in. Dubuque with the regroup. Move it near the half wall. The weak side stolen away by Knapp. A shot, and once again wide. We got to get these pucks on net.
I think if the pucks hit the net, they're probably going to go in 9 times out of 10. I mean, law of physics, right? All that good stuff.
Dubuque comes into the zone. On the chase into the strong side corner is Lundgren. He moves it up the half wall to Roby. Roby tries to go weak side, but off the skate of an official. It ends up on net and a cover-up by Johnson. Roby had the nice weak side forward all labeled and ready to deliver, and puck went off an official skate and ended up on net. 12.7 seconds remains in this first period. 1-0 is your score. Puck is dropped. Omaha wins the tap on the hard wrap. It comes to Roby. He flies out of the zone. He's given chase. And that's going to end up as an icing as he just can't get there in time. Face off to the blocker side of Johnson. Puck is down. Backhand off the draw. Off the stick of number 16, Bo Baker. And Johnson with a quick glove save. Dubuque has pulled their goalie. This is common. People don't see this that often, but with 1:08 seconds left, or I should say 1.8 seconds left, doesn't really give anybody a chance to get down to the other end. And that ends this period of play, where the score is 1-0. Your Omaha Junior Lancers lead. We'll be back with second period action. You're watching the Omaha Junior Lancers on the Omaha Hockey Network.
Welcome back to Ralston Arena. I want to apologize for anybody that's back with our new stream. The first one crashed on us, and we had to reboot everything.
So we're back now with second period action. Don't worry, Mike. I talked through the whole remainder of the first period, whether we were on air or not, just in case something was recording from somewhere.
That's fair.
Shot off the draw. Omaha comes into the zone, and a kick save by Leverton as this period is just underway.
So if you know anybody that's having problems seeing the stream or that kind of gave up on it, just go back out, refresh your YouTube, and it should be the live video now that's showing on our page. I did not restart Periscope in case that was part of the issue.
Too much technology.
Well, you got to add little big pieces back and forth just to make sure you get it.
Well, for sure. Puck is dropped. Omaha trying to play it in the Saints' end. Goes down the half wall. Kept in by Omaha. Big hit. That's on Chubb. He was airborne. Comes down to the Omaha end, and they'll backhand it, try to gain the zone. Kept in by Kuhn. Trails in behind the Omaha cage and now played by Lundgren. He finds weak side forward Eli Trashinsky. He'll bring it in. He gets to the base of the circle, leaves it across the net mouth. That would have been a great opportunity had a forward been there. Tro keeps it in the zone. Nice work. Played down low to Allred. Allred will cycle it back for Chubb. And he'll transition it to the far side corner. Coleman now seals off the wall. But Dubuque plays it out. Converging on the puck is Chubb. He'll go back to his defenseman in Farnsworth, who moves it up the far side wall to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick will launch it into the zone, and he'll play it off for Coleman. Puck is laid out front. Wilmers tries to play it. Comes into neutral ice. Levitska comes in. He's on a 2-on-0, and that's blown down as it goes in offside. Great job by Levitska with that long reach, kicking that puck up to his stick. And he comes in with a weak side forward, but they cross the line a little premature.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought Levitska had the line there, but the whistle blew, called it down.
Dubuque comes up with this tap. Pellegrino plays it in neutral ice and will dish it over for number 20, Noonan. Noonan tries to bring it into the zone. Omaha converges on that puck. They'll go from strong side to weak side. And now back, stolen away. Levitska battling for it. He'll move it up the half wall. A shot is handled up front by, I believe that's Farnsworth. And in from the point, Dubuque tries to redirect it. Now Farnsworth has it. He tries to move it up the half wall to Coleman. They're just better off to go weak side breakout here. They try to find Fitzpatrick, and Nolan will bring that puck into the zone. He gets to the base of the circle, and it's stripped off his stick. Wilmer now has it. He leaves it net front. A shot and a cover-up by Leverton. Score still 1-0 Omaha. Period underway, 12:15 remains. Blocker side of Leverton, far side circle for Omaha. Puck is dropped. Dubuque trying to play it in the strong side corner. Omaha comes up with it. Captain Ben Parsons battling behind the net. He's winning most of his one-on-ones tonight thus far. Shot from Bedore from the back wall, and a nice save by Leverton.
Shots on goal right now are 10-9 in favor of Omaha. Very close contest. Even though Omaha was kind of taking charge there early on, Dubuque's come back with the shots.
Off the draw. Knapp tries to fire a shot just over the dot. Fans on it. It winds up in the near side corner and now played out by the Saints. Indirect off the wall. Saints will try to go with a center breakout. It's kind of thwarted there by Omaha, and it'll fall back into the strong side corner. Played up the half wall. Out of the zone comes Bedore. We have a stoppage in play, and we're going to have a penalty. Looks like Ben Parsons is going to go off for his second penalty of the game. 2-minute minor for cross-checking. And this will put the Saints back on the power play. Face off in the Omaha zone to the blocker side of Johnson. On the tap for the Saints is Bo Baker. Puck is dropped. Wilmers wins it back, but they transition and kept in at the point by the Saints. And they'll start this man advantage. Move it to Kuhn. Good play by Wilmers, separating Fote from the puck.
Man.
We're trying to clear the puck, and Warner with a nice effort, but right onto the tape of a defender. From the dot. Shot high and a little wide. Stolen away now, and a clear by Omaha off the stick of Rocco DeSpirito. Played behind the net. Leverton to Kuhn. Kuhn will bring it out, but he's got nice pressure from Trimborn. Trimborn with a nice angle. Dubuque able to carry it in, but stolen away by Omaha, and a clear by DeSpirito. 52 seconds remain in the man advantage for the Saints. Into the zone, a shot off the stick of Connor Lucas, and a great save by Johnson. Still anybody's game. Omaha leads 1-0 with 10:06 left in the second. Far side circle on Omaha's defensive zone. Lynch on the draw. And Wilmers for Omaha. Puck is dropped. Omaha comes up with it. They'll rim it to the opposite side. Dubuque with 33 seconds left on this power play. Pellegrino from the point goes weak side to the weak side defenseman. Back down low. Back to Pellegrino, near side. Shot and a kick save off the stick of Pellegrino. Omaha from behind the cage trying to freeze it up is Vanasek. Nice pressure by Wilmers. Junior Lancers are full strength. On the half wall, now stolen away by Wilmers, and he'll try to carry out. He gains neutral ice. It's a 3-on-2. He gets poke checked away, and that evens it up. Back into the zone. Pellegrino dishes it onto the stick of Banasek at the red line. Can't hold the zone, and Lundgren indirects it, and stolen away now by King. Knapp will circle back in his end. He'll handle out and leaves it forward for Trimborn. He'll pick it up, and offside is the call as the puck had gone in and then back out without the Omaha players clearing. We'll have a face-off in the neutral ice zone in front of the Omaha bench. Levitska, he'll carry it into the zone across the net mouth. Now played by Levi Davis for the Saints. Stolen away and turned back over to the Saints. Knapp has it. He dishes it up for Levitska. He'll gain the blue line and dump it in to the far side corner. Picked up by Davis. He'll try to gain the zone.
Omaha got lucky on that change. Almost too many men.
Yeah, that puck was right on that far side wall, and Dubuque just played it right up. Trashinsky in with Chubb. Chubb tries to make a nice move and a shot. Pass to the weak side. Glove down by Leverton, but can't make the clean save. To the point. Levitska will pull it off the wall. He dishes it over for Trashinsky. A shot and a steer aside by Leverton. Puck is transitioned and out of play, and we'll have a stoppage and a whistle.
Did that go out on the Dubuque player or just from the clear?
I think it hit a player and then went out.
So it should be deep in the zone.
.728 remains in this second period of play, and it looks like a Dubuque player is shaken up. They're trying to skate him off to his bench here.
Their coach is telling them to go off the ice.
Players coming off, and that's number 8, Braden Schilling. He'll get looked at by Rusty, the Omaha trainer. Wilmer on the tap. He wins it back cleanly, but just out of the reach of Despirito. Sent back in, and now played over to Fitzpatrick, and he gets a nice shot as Wilmer and Fitzpatrick combined to get a nice scoring opportunity after that puck was bumped into neutral ice. Face-off near side circle. Lackland on the tap. Push forward. Dubuque will come up with it. They'll go D to D behind their cage. They'll try to move it up the half wall. Stolen away by Fitzpatrick, and he'll come in launching it into the high slot area, and it comes into the near side corner and half wall. Dubuque tries to play it out. Coleman picks it up. Omaha has to tag up, and a backhand winds up in the near side corner. Coleman on the wall. Dubuque trying to gain the zone. Kept in by Wilmer. He'll leave it for Coleman. Kept in off the far side point by Trimborn as Omaha tries to get fresh legs on. Trimborn from behind the net loses the handle momentarily. He moves it to the point, and a shot and a kick save off the stick of Banasek. Into neutral ice, Despirito corrals it, and he'll send it back in. Despirito again, keeping it in. A shot and a glove save, loose puck. And out come the Saints. Big hit by Despirito. Played in neutral ice to Banasek, and he'll rim it in. On the forecheck is Roby. And this will be an icing. And this will come back to the Dubuque end for faceoff. Play there in neutral ice could have been ruled knee to knee.
I think more of his body, though, hit upper than lower.
It didn't look egregious to me, and,
no.
And certainly the player wasn't affected. But
then turnaround fair play down here, the goalie interfered with the Omaha player going around the net after the puck. So both wash out. So
face off near side circle in the Omaha offensive zone. Right off the draw. Dubuque has it. They'll try to indirect it out of the zone. Knapp with it. He'll give chase. Into the zone comes Farnsworth, and now played behind the cage by Parsons. Parsons goes weak side, just led Trimborn a little too far. Icing is waved as the puck is picked up by Picker to the point, and a drive is gloved off the stick of Lundgren, and we'll have a face-off in the Dubuque end. 5 minutes remain in the second period. Chubb on the faceoff. Dubuque wins it back, but Omaha controls. Dubuque has it on the half wall. They try to go weak side, and it's redirected. Comes into neutral ice, played by Allred, and he dishes it for Trashinsky. Trashinsky will carry in. He'll try to get to his forehand. Indirect pass to the point. Levitska has it. He'll drive it in. It's gloved into the corner and played behind the net by Fitzpatrick. To the point, Levitska. He'll take a step, makes a nice move, and drops it back down into the corner for Allred. Allred loses the handle, but he'll play it to Chubb. Chubb will transition to the opposite side corner, and now Dubuque has it. They try to launch the weak side breakout, but corralling the puck is Levitska, and he'll dish it over for Chubb. Meyer has it in neutral ice. Banasek. Dubuque on the regroup to Lynch. Stolen away now by Levitska as he jumps that passing lane. Gains control again. He's a big guy with some pretty good skills. What a reach, huh? My God.
There's another high and wide.
Shot from the point, and it's gloved by Leberton with 3:14 remaining in the second. 1-0's your score. Just a lot of back and forth here of late.
Yeah, shots are pretty even for this entire game so far, and both teams having their opportunities.
Lachlan Wilmer's on the face-off. He's flanked by DeSpirito. It's pulled to the half wall, and Dubuque will ice this puck. Nope, icing is waived. Coleman tries to move it up the wall. Now nice pass off the half wall into the zone. That was Wilmers with a beautiful pass to Fitzpatrick. Coming into the zone is Lucas. He gets tripped up. I don't know if he got tripped or if he just tried to hold the line and then just ended up kind of...
No, I think the puck was played and he went down after the fact. And I believe the new rule is as long as you play the puck first.
Wilmers bringing it into the zone. A shot from the point. It's steered aside. Lundgren keeps it in. Held in at the point, at the far side point by Farnsworth. And now played behind the net to Lynch. Lynch moves it up the half wall. Wilmer's able to keep it down low to Roby. Roby has control. He tried to dish it net front, but Omaha was on a line change, and now Roby just controlling the puck till he gets the rest of the players out there. Great effort by Josiah Roby. From the point, a shot. Steered aside off the stick of Levitska. Once again, he'll keep it in. He'll protect the puck on his backhand. He'll come to the dot, and a shot. He had Rhett Warner off the weak side post. Moves it over to the point where Trimborn plays it. Warner streaks in from the weak side post, able to keep the puck in. Shot from the point, knocked down in front, loose puck. Trimborn with an opportunity, can't cash in. To the point, they go D to D. Levitska with a shot, loose puck. Trimborn couldn't corral the puck in time. Had a wide open net off the initial save. We'll have a whistle and stoppage in play as icing's a call with 47 seconds remaining in the second period. That was the best sign of offense there. And now we have a player taken off.
After all the work that Roby did to keep that puck in, he's going off for a penalty. I didn't see the call, though.
2-minute minor.
This will carry over to the third.
Must have been behind the play.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
So Dubuque will go on the man advantage here that'll carry over into the third period. Faceoff's in neutral ice just in front of our camera. Parsons on the faceoff. He's flanked by Banasek, Trashinsky, and DeSpirito. Parsons wins it, backhanded in by DeSpirito. Parsons will again take a stab at it, but they're offside, so we'll just face it off again here.
I was going to say I thought it came outside, and then it was just a really delayed whistle.
Baker for the Saints. He'll pull it back, and it's passed over to the weak side forward coming into the zone. And that's Bakey. King will dish it over. Back to King. From the dot. Shot goes wide of the net and rims all the way down. And on the forecheck down low is Parsons, and he's going to try to win this puck and control it. He'll drop it back. He'll get an angle on the carrier. Fote carries it in. Nice hip check, and that ends your second period of play, where the Omaha Junior Lancers still lead 1-0. A minute 13 carryover on the penalty to Roby. We'll be back with third period action. Stick with us. You're watching the Omaha Junior Lancers on the Omaha Hockey Network.
Welcome back to Ralston Arena here for Period 3 action, Midwest High School Hockey JV Division, where your Omaha Junior Lancers lead this contest still after 2 periods, 1-0. Shots on goal after 2 periods, Mike, 21-11 in favor of Omaha.
And that happened, those additional shots happened within like maybe a 7-minute span. And because otherwise it was pretty close on the shots on goal.
Midway through, right. So the last maybe 7 minutes or so of that period, Omaha picked up, and that's including the fact that Dubuque was on a power play for the last 50 seconds of that second period.
It's a good game, and we're in that situation again where Omaha's going to have to battle to pot a couple more goals here. Let's see what they got. The puck is dropped. Dubuque wins it back. Their defense will go back and go D to D, and they'll launch a breakout into neutral ice. They'll headman it. The far side forward, Bo Baker, and it's poke checked back out into neutral ice by Omaha. Stretching back is Owen King, and he'll play it into neutral ice. He'll go to the weak side forward once again. Omaha tries to seal it off high in the zone. And an attempt there to glass it and out. Wilmer plays it for Warner. He'll try to seal the half wall. Good one-on-one battle here between Warner and King. Dubuque comes up with it. Poke checked away in neutral ice by Wilmer. And shot the length of the ice. Junior Lancers kill this penalty off, and they're full strength as Roby is back in the lineup now.
That puck must have popped up, or because it was the band that head official that blew it down, unless it was a hand pass.
Face-off just outside of the Dubuque defensive zone. They'll retrieve the puck behind their net and move it up the far side half wall. Kept in by Banasek. And now Parsons on the forecheck. Dished over to Noonan, and he tries to come out of the zone. Weak side pass to Kuhn, and he tries to lay it in. Off the skate of Banasek and back into neutral ice. And a bouncing shot is handled by Johnson, and a redirect into the netting. We'll have another face-off. So first part of this third period a little disjointed with a lot of whistles. This face-off will be just outside the Omaha defensive zone, near side dot. Gabe Chubb on the tap for Omaha, and that's number 27, Braden Lynch, for the Saints. Saints win it back. They'll control in neutral ice. Picker leaves it up for Lynch. Lynch is finished off the play as he's dispossessed of the puck. A shot and a score as they come into the zone. Play that initially started in neutral ice.
Did it get tipped?
I don't think it was redirected. I think that was put in by number 10, Owen King. And I think 27 got a piece of that as well, Brandon Lynch. So it should be King from Lynch on the Saints tally. And that knots the game 1-1. And we're back in that situation that we talked about earlier, Mike.
Absolutely. We need to do a better job on hitting that net and stop going the high and wide shots and get some traffic in front.
Omaha wins this draw. They'll carry it into the Dubuque end. Coleman now on the forecheck, pressuring the Saints defenseman. In on the pinch. Omaha able to keep it in. A shot just wide of the net mouth. Held in on the weak side or strong side half wall by Coleman. And now dished to Wilmers. Wilmers with a shot bounces right over the glove of Leverton wide. And they'll transition it. Backhanded up the near side wall. pressure there by Omaha. Omaha will try to come out with it. Now stolen away by Dubuque and held in by Coleman. On the retrieve is Picker. He'll go D to D behind his net. Defenseman falls. Dubuque ends up putting it into neutral ice where Roby has it. Roby will carry in. He's on his forehand. He'll get a shot and into the chest pad. Stuck. Loose puck shot from net front.
Oh.
And a wonderful save by Leverton off a nice opportunity by Roby.
That's where they've got to be, though.
Great effort from behind the net. They had Leverton overcommitted, and he came back and made a nice save. To Roby. Left wing side. Dished out to Lucas, and now stolen away by Trimborn. Trimborn gets poke checked by Lucas. And now back to Warner. Warner will carry out. He'll deal it over for Trimborn. Trimborn with a shot. Loose puck, net front. And a mess of humanity piles up in the blue paint, and we'll have a stoppage in play.
Yeah, I don't think it made its way in, but I don't know how it stayed out.
Omaha pressing
too
now.
many guys.
That goal ignited them after the Saints potted that tying goal.
No, net's off after all that.
And those are the Piranha pegs in use today.
Got to install them correctly.
Trimborn on the draw. Dubuque comes up with it. They'll gain neutral ice, but backhanded in by Rocco Despirito. Nice steal by Trimborn. It's poke checked off his stick, and Dubuque will go D to D. Indirect pass into neutral ice, and a nice wave of the wand there by Despirito. And dumped in. And this will be icing on Omaha, as that puck was about 10 feet to the Omaha side of the red line. So this will come back into their end for face-off.
Yeah, but I felt like it could have probably been played. They were that close to it, but nonetheless.
Puck is rattling around at the top of the zone here. Now Parsons chips it out, and he's on a relentless chase for that puck. He corrals it first. He'll come from behind the net, still controlling. Drops it back on cycle to Knapp. Knapp has it. He'll carry it into the far side corner and back down for Parsons. Parsons on his forehand, a shot, and a kick saved by Leverton. Dubuque now peels back in their end, looking for some time and space. They move it into neutral ice, jumps over the stick of Banasek. And on the retrieve is Despirito. He'll chip it over for Knapp. Now held in by Parsons. He'll gain the zone, gets to the dot, and a shot over the glove of Leverton, and that hit the top crossbar.
Rainbow.
On a bit of a rainbow there. And this will result in icing as the Saints try to relieve the pressure. Drop back to Chubb.
Got to just take those shots and not worry about the pretty passes.
Good angle off the puck carrier, but he still has enough to launch a shot off the stick of Bo Baker and a cover up by Johnson. .9:12 remains in this all-important third period. It's a tie game. Face-off to the half wall, held in at the point, and a shot and a stick saved by Johnson. Nice escape move by Farnsworth behind his cage. Nice bold move there at the base of the circle, and Farnsworth will carry out. He gains the zone. Comes to the base of the circle, looking to dish it. He'll dish it net front, and just over the stick of Chubb, and he can't make the connection. Out it comes into neutral ice where Lundgren will play it. Played by the Saints, weak side, and they'll dish it into neutral ice. And into the zone comes Baker. Dubuque out on a change. Omaha trying to quick up here. They'll go weak side. Nice give. Big hit by Allred. And now it's played back into neutral ice. On the retrieve is Lundgren. He'll gain the red line. Trying to get it deep. Corralled in neutral ice by Coleman, and he'll drive it in. Played from behind the net by Picker. He'll come up this near side, and the puck is lodged in the netting. We'll have a whistle and a stoppage in play. This face-off will be to the blocker side of Leverton. Lachlan Wilmers on the tap. Indirect pass. Levitska keeps it in. Dishes it over for Fitzpatrick. They lose the handle, and out come the Saints. Held in. Levitska now just pops it into neutral ice where it's played by number 36, Cameron O'Donnell. He'll drop it back for Picker. And stolen away down low. Left out front, and a kick saved by Leverton. And it finds its way into the far side half wall, and out of the zone they come. Levitska. Contesting the puck behind the net. Still loose. They move it up the half wall to Fitzpatrick, and he'll take a look. He'll want to go weak side, and he finds Coleman. Coleman carrying in. He'll belly out and drop it back for Wilmers. Wilmers with a shot high of the net. Just over the glove reach of Leverton. Coleman once again. Nice play by Coleman protecting the puck. Still controlling. Great one-on-one battle here with Coleman. To the point. Despirito. He'll dish it across. Levitska. Shot knocked down in front by a Dubuque defender. Finds its way to the half wall, far side. Ian Levitska carries in. His shot gets redirected off the shin pad of a Dubuque defender. Rhett Warner able to keep the puck in. From behind the net, up the half wall to Levitska. Jumps over his stick, and Omaha will have to regroup in neutral ice. Levitska with a nice move. He'll backhand it up. Warner picks it up. He'll try to carry in through pressure. He'll go into the corner with 11. Baylor Kivlevan. Cover up by Leverton, and we'll have a face-off in the Dubuque end. 5:38 remains in this game. Off the face-off and a cover-up by Leverton. Omaha wins the tap, finds his way right back onto the stick of Bador. He was a little surprised with it. Into neutral ice. On the retrieve is Despirito. This will result in icing and a face-off back in the Dubuque end. This face-off will be to the blocker side of Leverton. On the draw is Ben Parsons. Flanking him is Lundgren. Parsons pushes it forward. Omaha controls net front puck, and no one there to drive it home. Kept in by Lundgren. Now played behind the net by Kuhn. He'll move it to the half wall to King. Chipped into the zone by Knapp, And now backhanded in by Lundgren as Omaha has to tag up. And that puck leaves the playing surface. We'll have another stoppage in play. Third period with a little less flow, Mike.
A little less flow, but after that goal, Omaha's kind of been in the Dubuque end. Just can't put one in. They've had opportunities.
Chubb on the draw, far side circle. Puck is down. Dubuque comes up with it. They'll peel back up the far side half wall, played into the corner. Stolen away by Chubb. He'll deal it behind the net to Trushinsky. And Dubuque tries to come out, and it goes off a player. Despirito now challenging that puck, and he'll bring it out to the half wall. Chubb will pick it up. He'll gain the zone, but not far enough to reach Trushinsky. Allred now controls. He'll cross the blue line. He'll get a forehand shot, and once again, high of the net. From behind the net, Tro has it. He'll move it up the far side wall, and a dish out front into neutral ice, and that springs Owen King away, and he shoots wide of the net. Now a dish up front for Trushinsky. He'll dump it in, and this line will change. Dubuque passes over to Baker. He'll try to carry in to the point. And it's left in the near side corner. Battling for the puck is Coleman. He'll come up with it. He tries to indirect it onto the stick of Wilmers. Levitska has it. He'll dish it over for Lackland. Back to Levitska. He'll leave it across the goal mouth, and a backhand attempt by Fitzpatrick is thwarted by Leverton.
That's it. Like 2 or 3 times Levitska's come in and dished that across like that without any Omaha sticks on the ice.
Omaha trying to control a slip and a fall there as Zach Picker finds the ice monster and loses his footing, but they're able to dump it into the Omaha end. Near side corner, up the half wall, kept in by Picker. Now dished. Nice defensive effort there in Omaha, keeping that shot from being launched. This will be icing as Omaha kind of reeling here, trying to relieve the pressure. 2:17 remains in this tie game, 1-1. Blocker side of Johnson, a defensive zone faceoff. And on this tap will be Gabe Chubb. And he'll face number 27, Brandon Lynch. Omaha wins the draw, and they'll rim it to the opposite side. Trushinsky moves it over to Warner. Warner finds Chubb. Chubb comes in on his forehand. Still has control. He shoots and he scores. Great effort by Gabe Chubb as he handles through the high slot and is able to pot that goal to make it 2-1 with 2 minutes and 3 seconds remaining.
Chubb's been taking quite a bit of hits there today, and he just before this shift, he was down here on the blue line, got hit into the boards, I think in the stanchion. He got up and he was holding his hip a little bit. And great effort coming back off the bench to use his ability and his strength to muscle his way down.
He literally outmuscled that defender as that guy was that defender was hanging on him, and he still had the perseverance to control the puck and put it away. Great effort. The puck ends up back in the Dubuque end. Trimborn battling for it. Despirito trying to keep it in. Winds up on the stick of King. King finds Lucas, and he'll chip it. And now backhanded in by Roby. Comes to the far side wall. Roby trying to control. Trimborn has it now. He tries to dish it over for Despirito, and this will spring King again. And he's pushed off the puck by Trimborn, and this will result in a probably an interference call. Hooking is the call. 2-minute minor to Ty Trimborn as he tries to make a good defensive play there on King as he got sprung. That's a two times in a row here that he was going to go in uncontested.
You know what, though? That saved a potential full breakaway. I'll take that.
Absolutely. That's a good penalty.
And defend my chances against a shorty. Yep,
that's a good penalty. Otherwise, he'd have let King go in alone.
Well, Trimborn will be done here for the remainder of this contest.
Minute 25 remains. And untimely, ordinarily, if that was a penalty, in a different situation, that would be a bad penalty. But in lieu of the fact it's a 2-1 game and that player was in on his second breakaway, it was incumbent on Trimborn to make that play, and it was a good penalty.
Absolutely.
And you know what, Mike? It was hardly egregious. He just kind of leaned on the guy.
Yeah, I didn't think he had much on him.
No, I didn't either.
But he went down, so... the official, bandit official really didn't have much of a choice at that point. I mean, it's a 2-1 game.
That's right.
Minute 20 left, 25.
Yep.
Player goes down. He's going in for a scoring chance. I think any official would probably call that one 9 times out of 10.
Absolutely. So teams are aligning now after a timeout. This will be to the blocker side of Johnson. On the tap is number 18, Connor Lucas. And Wilmers wins the puck back. Omaha has it. And a nice clear by Parsons. And Wilmers streaking in, back to Parsons, and a shorthanded goal.
I almost want to say Coach Gruen drew that one up. Putting Lachlan's speed out there against anybody that's on the ice, and Parsons followed him up.
Lachlan Wilmers was breathing down the neck of that defenseman, and they pulled their goalie. And right behind him, Parsons was astute enough to see what was happening, and he's able to pot the goal. Little roll of the dice by Dubuque.
Yeah, I mean, when you've got the man advantage, you never expect that that's going to happen. And honestly, they haven't seen Wilmer's speed all game. Not like that.
Yeah. He was like a bullet out of a gun. Myers brings it into the zone. Less than a minute remains, and Omaha with a clear as they're still killing a penalty. That was a shorthanded goal.
Now time's just rag some time off.
Yep, and Trashinsky doing just that. Great job just ragging time along that half wall. They'll come into neutral ice and Tro back on the forecheck. Just trying to keep the puck moving. Back out into neutral ice. Nice play by Chubb. And he rims it back into the Dubuque end. The score is 3-1 now with just seconds left. Lundgren will drive it back in. The headman pass goes wide, and this will end up being an icing. So we'll have a stoppage in play with 9.7 seconds remaining, and this will come back into the Dubuque end for faceoff. Carson Coleman on the draw. He's flanked by Fitzpatrick. And at the point is Despirito. Dubuque comes up with this one. They try to fish it over to Fote. Lynch misses the handle, and that ends this contest where the Omaha Junior Lancers come back, just like we spoke about, 3-1 in this game with a victory for the JV squad. Stick around. We're just getting varsity on the ice for a warm-up, and we'll be back with varsity action. You're watching the Omaha Junior Lancers on the Omaha Hockey Network.